Now from the windy Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show next. John Lester is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Number 22.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground down victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, Jacoby Ellsbury is really fueling that offense right now. I was talking about him earlier with some people, and I kept telling them he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. On deck, the power hitting Matt Holliday. He'll hit next. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Matt Holliday standing in now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Curveball that time, not even close.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Lester ready, the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Zobrist coming in. He's there, but oh, he missed it. He'll get it into second, and the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. You see the great batting average coming in. 6 home runs and 19 driven in. Now Lester's 0-1. Ground ball right side. A dive and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. So a strong top of the first for the lefty John Lester. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Perino out of the 49th state of Alaska is on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got an ERA under 4. Now, that's not great, and it's not bad either. He's consistent, and he's a very reliable pitcher. So the thing you like about him, give me the ball, I'm going to go get him, and then you get what you get.
So striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together, and I'm looking at one right now.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats. A foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Matt, we better fasten our seatbelts here. If they're going to get a win on the road, this is the guy to help get it done. 2 Ks in the bottom of the first. Uh-oh, he's on his game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And a high throw there, but a good recovery at first as he comes down with his foot on the bag, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Aaron. And as you can tell, easily pitched that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball left side. Bryant's got it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And at first base, Anthony Rizzo. Another one of those guys that can pick the ball out of the dirt for you. But I love the fact he's aggressive, and he'll make that throw to home, he'll throw it to second, and he'll even dive in the stands for you if he needs to.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Now the first pitch here from Lester. In there, 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here's another 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. That's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley, and as we check the splits, not too surprising to see that his numbers are quite a bit better in the launching pad that is Yankee Stadium. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Chase Headley with a solo shot. 4th home run for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Batting 8.
Stepping in now,
Catcher.
Austin Romine. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ben Zobrist.
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bounce to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Here's Addison Russell. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Ready to deal. 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Stepping in, John Jay, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting seventh, catcher Wilson Contreras.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail this one 1-0. So striding forward
Leading
now,
off for the Yankees,
Luis Severino.
the pitcher,
9,
number 40,
1 and 2 due
Luis
up.
Severino.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he just misses with a curveball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And he misses. 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Ellsbury awaits the 2-1 to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder Aaron Hicks.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Hicks. He drew a walk his first time up. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
First baseman number
Into the
17.
box now, Matt Holliday.
Holliday.
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Schwarber. And that retires the side. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 New York. So John Lester, he'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
John Lester.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gregorius onto the grass. 1 out.
Batting ninth, second baseman Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
In now, Didi Gregorius. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chase Headley. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball 1. Lester ready. The 1-0. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This guy's feeling good about his game. He's already homered, and now he's sitting there in a 2-0 count. I guarantee he's thinking I'm going to launch another.
The 2-0 now from Lester. Outside, 3-0 now. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
The 3-1 coming from Lester, and that misses for ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Digging in for his second at bat, Austin Romine. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A changeup over the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Leading
0 for
off the
1
fourth
for
inning.
him here in this one.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Here it comes on 3-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hits this one hard the other way. Headley's got it. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now.
Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Drilled to the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Into the box now, Addison Russell. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Well, you see there on the graphic, he'll get credit here for his first stolen base of the season. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in, Luis Severino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Luis Severino.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Jay on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, center fielder Jacoby Ellsbury.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit down the line at first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He went deep last time up. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-2 now from Lester. That misses 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 2-0. In now is John Jay. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High pop up. Castro is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we see that these guys currently sit 5th best in the American League in that category. Stepping into the box, John Lester. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Their chance, Matt Holliday. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Matt Holliday.
Into the windup and the pitch. In there at the letters 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Here's Starlin Castro as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No hits to this point. A windup and a 0-1. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one will get this one. And the fastball misses high and away there. It's full, 3-2. Aaron Judge is on deck. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's in there for strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Javier Baez. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Nope. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
One 1-0 count. Here it is. A called strike on the inside corner. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. In the dirt here.
Got him.
And he goes down on strikes for the third time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Bryant. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
First baseman number 44. Anthony
Striding in once again,
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. One left for the Cubs. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Koji Uehara is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
19, Koji Uehara.
Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Gregorius.
Dribbled to the right side. But it gets fouled. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. Oh, he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Chase Headley will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Austin Romine is on deck. Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
The batter, catcher, Austin Romine.
Digging in once again, Austin Romine, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
2 out, nobody on. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
There's a changeup over the outside corner. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury on the move. He takes the turn and heads for second. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Here's Addison Russell. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at third here, nobody out. Up high, 2-1 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, one of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Grounded to third. There to take it is Headley. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Jason Shreve will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gary Sanchez is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, John Jay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
1 out and a runner on third. Hit in the air out to left. Hicks is under it. He's there to make the catch, and this should get him on the board. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Cubs are down quietly. They're down 2-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Pedro Strop is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch.
Number 46.
Jason Hayward is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Batting in the 8th spot.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A pause and the 0-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he struck him out. 8th inning now from Chicago. The Yankees leading this one on the road as you take a look at our tail of the tape thus far.
Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball just a bit high. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Aaron Hicks will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Line toward right center. But he'll close fast out there as he puts it away chest high, and the runner will be forced to head back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday standing in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. Tough slider down low for a strike. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the man at first. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Oh, and 1, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, and it's strike 3 called. Oh, that looked inside, but instead it's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're up 2-0. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras.
And he will not be seeing the usual suspect close this game out, as he's been given the day off by his manager to get a little rest.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Liner towards second, and Hayward has a base hit.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Here's Javier Baez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We've played 8 full. The Yankees are out in front, 2-0. Back here in Chicago with a great view of downtown as we're set here to start the 9th inning from Wrigley Field. Felix Pena enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Starlin Castro.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 99. Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A fastball that finds the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tommy Lane enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 5th spot, number 39, Tommy Lane. Now playing right field and batting in the 8th spot.
Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's Chris Bryant now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Well, it's an unusual start to an inning. I mean, 3 straight strikes to the first hitter, and now 3 straight balls to the next. I can't figure it out.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Ready once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Grounded, foul. Runners on first with 1 down. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Oh, 2, here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. New York earned the victory despite only Reno notches his pair of base hits. John Lester pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Tommy Lane earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
2 runs on 4 hits.